Hey, y'all. Hey, my collective community. Good afternoon. I am your girl, Two Claps Oracle. I know my background looks different, but it's actually a cold, misty rain out here in Georgia. So I was like, I should do something on my patio. And I said, I want to do this outdoor reading because a lot of y'all about to be outside. A lot of y'all in situations. Well, first and foremost, let's talk about what today's reading is, okay? Today's reading is leaving at the right time. Okay. See, there are some people out there, you are ready to get away from this marriage, relationship, friendship, uh, your job, your boss, your family, and you just ready to cut them all off, and you just like, I just need to do this, I just need to do that, and you want to make these abrupt decisions. But let me tell you something, a good chess player knows that even if they have the best moves, they have to make them at the right time, because the right chess move at the wrong time is still the wrong move, okay? So let me tell you something. You want to know why the LA Lakers are such a great basketball franchise historically? Because they always have a great general manager, which would be God. And that general manager, for some reason, over all of these decades, always has hired a good coach. And that would be me. And then the good coach has a strategy. And that strategy has to be played out by good players like you. Okay? So what happens is God is owning this entire world. He picks coaches. I'm going to give you the play, but you have to essentially run the strategy. Now, if you run the play too quickly, we're talking basketball, follow me. If you run the play too quickly, we're not going to make the points. See, you can have the best play, you can have the best plan, you can have the best strategy, but if you do it prematurely, it is not going to work. So essentially, you lose, okay? Somebody out there, you have loaned somebody some money. Somebody out there, you have found out that these people are cheating. They're still the same. They're talking behind your back. They're trying to sabotage you. Somebody out there is working on something new like myself, and the people around you are trying to send you disheartening energy. Believe it or not, this morning, this is the fourth time I'm trying to record this video. Literally. Because energy and people are trying to sabotage what I have going on. So you have to adjust. Now, let me tell you God's strategy. You know I usually do this at my desk. They were trying to stop me from doing it. So I came outside, and I'm still going to get it done. See, this is a good move on the court. Essentially, I'm still scoring. Now, if somebody tries to stop me now from doing my reading and I've come outside, that means they forfeit the game because they're doing something illegal. That would be considered a technical foul. Okay? So let's get right into it. Remember now, you getting out of that situation, you're about to elevate, and God is telling you, no, 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 no. I'm going to elevate you, and you're going to win this game, but I need you to win the game. I need you to win it the way I want you to win it. Why? Because not only are you going to slam dunk in their face, you're going to walk on and walk strong into some blessings, and then the door is going to slam right behind them. See, a lot of us want to prematurely leave situations because of our emotions. We want to say stuff because of our emotions, but you got to understand, Satan is still very tactical as well. See, if we're playing offense, Satan is playing defense. And everybody knows a good defensive player is somebody that can frustrate the offense. See, if you get somebody that steals the ball from a point guard all the time, eventually they're going to get frustrated. And then they don't have to do anything, okay? So what happens is God doesn't want you to get frustrated. He doesn't want you to make emotional decisions because he has already put the seed in you that you're leaving this situation behind. But if you leave prematurely, not only are you going to mess up the strategy, you're going to mess up the blessings that these people have to give you before you get the hell on, okay? Let's get into it. Past, present, future. Let's get right into this past card. Clearing your space. See, what happens is when you have a one-on-one situation, okay, you have 5 people on offense, 5 people on defense. But sometimes you have these basketball teams that will call a play a spread. Spread means if they're playing man-to-man defense, take everybody out and let the point guard and the person guarding the point guard play one-on-one. And then you all go and follow the shot of the point guard, and then that's how the game continues. So we're clearing the space because God is pushing all of the demonic forces that were helping the person going against you to the side. Now they're realizing that without their demonic help, because those people are smart enough to give up. See, they ganged up to try to defeat you in the spirit realm. It's probably their mother, their sisters, their culture. They think that they could beat you. But now the people that were assisting them are seeing that this game and this fight against you and against me is a little too hard. So get somebody else to do it, right? But because the person trying to stop you is such an ego, narcissistic personality and spiritual narcissist, they can't get the game over. So not only are they going to have to fight against you and God alone, you're clearing the space. So God is strategically about to prepare you to embarrass the ego of somebody trying to hurt you. And let me tell you what happens. When people get embarrassed and their ego gets hurt, what they do is they end up wanting to harm you. They end up wanting to kill you. That's how you get stalkers. That's how you get crimes of passion. That's how you get fatal attractions. So what God is trying to do is he's clearing the space. So when you make your final discard of this person, you're going to make the discard and walk on and walk strong. And if you walk on and walk strong, they don't know where you are. So if you try to do it now, there's going to be a negative consequence that comes from you. So the past is clearing the space. Now, let me tell you where you are. So this was the beginning of the game. This is the first quarter. Okay. Now, the second and the third quarter is going to be spent in the present. This is you. Because that person tried to harm you, and because you're learning a new level of spiritual patience and to trust God and depend on God, you are growing. This is your season of growth. So in the second quarter, you started to realize, wait a minute, their teammates, the opposing team, the defense team, the demonic team is starting to get a little tired, but you're starting to build momentum. Now you're in the third quarter. The third quarter is the people that were helping that person who's trying to take you out and stop your development and your growth. They done dropped off completely. So now this person is trying to play a one-on-one basketball game against you, God, and all of your spirit guides, your ancestors. They have no help. So you just need to be strategic. Why? Because if you are going to beat them, you're going to beat them. God already showed you that. He just needs you to understand that this last piece of growth is him developing your patience and getting you to start operating out of your spirit and letting your ego go. See, a lot of us, all of us have an ego, but a lot of us refuse to operate out of it because we have spirit. So what's happening is in your growth, he's killing the ego because he wants you to know spirit can whoop ego's ass way better than the ego can whoop spirit. Okay, so don't allow your emotional feelings to certain situations to make us lose the game, because you're already 2-3 quarters ahead of them. They still trying to figure out how they going to recoup, because everybody that want to help them to hurt you done dropped out the game. You too tough. So let's go into this future card. This is the afterlife card. This the fourth quarter. You done won the NBA Finals. You done won the WNBA Finals. You done won the MLB World Series. You done won the NCAA March Madness Championship. See, you were in the Final Four. Now you done won it. They might as well start calling you Lil Duke, Lil Tennessee, Lil Baylor, Lil LSU. They might as well start calling you the big time schools. If this the BCS Championship, you done won the BCS Championship. Might as well start calling you Alabama and LSU and the University of Oklahoma, allegedly. But this is the afterlife card. You're going to go on. See this? This is your strategic exit. If you do anything prematurely, you're going to throw the game. Throwing the game is self-sabotage. They are going to keep hitting your emotions. You're going to ask them to do certain stuff. They're not going to do it. You're going to ask them to leave you alone. They're not going to do it. You're going to start working on your new business plan, being a content creator, and they're going to always want to annoy you right before you do it because they feel away because you continuously keep growing past them. It don't matter. You already left them on the other side of the court. They were too slow. How can somebody who never played a sport in their life try to compete with you and God in a game? It doesn't make sense. So what I'm telling you is the game started with God clearing the space because he was going to eliminate all the people that was sent to harm you and force you to play one-on-one with the person trying to take you out, because they can't handle you one-on-one. They can't even handle you with a team. But God needed to make sure that he stripped the demon of all the demons that was helping them. So he stripped them. And then he allowed you to play pickup ball with them. You were just training with them. They're not even the real game. And you grew right past them. But on this third quarter, you're getting restless because in your mind, you're saying emotionally, I could just cut you off. You get the fuck on. That's really what you want to say. I want to cut. But there is something in the situation that is still in it for you. They still owe you. Keep setting up this last and final play, because would you rather shoot a 3-pointer and win the game, or would you rather go down there and become Michael Jordan and do a slam dunk from the free throw line and then walk straight out of the gym, and then the door is slammed behind you and they could never reach you again. Understand, on the other side of premature moves off emotion and not logic, can result in you getting hurt, can result in a death. It can result into somebody snapping and have a psychiatric break because they don't want to lose you. Don't make brash decisions off emotions. Be logical. If you become logical, you're going to make a spiritual chess move that's going to be so powerful that the person coming up against you, they're going to be so embarrassed and so ashamed that they ain't even going to come after you. You got to remember, always remember, a good chess move at the wrong time is still the wrong chess move. We are not throwing the game. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And please hit the link in my bio and head to my wish list. I have some more things that I would love to introduce to the collective. I love you all. Signing off.